All right, guys, thanks so much for being on, and welcome to the Best You Scope. Hope you're having a great start to your week. And hey, we have I think it's going to be a great scope this morning. It's things to stop doing to yourself like ASAP, right now. Stop doing these things to yourself. We're going to break this up into a couple of days. I'm going to give you 2 or 3 of these today, and we'll kind of go from there. One thing for sure, just kind of right off the bat, I believe that anyone can experience transformation, right? You know, we can't go back and redo our past. We don't really get that mulligan, so to speak, especially in the minds of other people. But what we can do is we can always start now and create a new ending. So I can't necessarily create a new beginning, but I can always create a new ending beginning right now. So I believe that transformation is possible. If it weren't, man, what kind of life would this be, right? But it is possible. But in order to really have transformation, there's a few things we have to stop doing so we can do the things that create the better and best results in our life. And so we're going to give you a few of those things to stop doing to yourself. So personalize this, internalize this, stop doing these things to yourself. All right? Number 1, stop spending time with the wrong people. Stop wasting time with the wrong people. The number 1 thing you need to stop doing to yourself. Stop wasting time with the wrong people. Have you ever felt like you were an intrusion into someone's life? I mean, have you ever felt that way, as if you were trying to force someone to make time for you? Well, there's no time for that. Stop doing that. Well, what about when you look around your circle of friends and you realize the people that are there are only there in the best times, but they're not necessarily there in the tough times or the challenging times? I believe the right people can be found when you're at your lowest and you look around the room and you say, okay, that cat's with me, that cat's with me, that cat's with me. Those are the right people. Stop wasting time with the wrong people, the people that you feel like you're an intrusion in their life, the people that are only there when things are great, people that are negative or people that are pessimistic, people that are always criticizing your dreams. Every time you say, hey, here's an idea I have, they're the first ones to shake their head and laugh. Those are the wrong people. Stop wasting time with the wrong people and find the people that are going to push you to become the very best version of yourself. They are dream builders. They're people filled with faith. They're people that are going to be honest with you. They're going to tell you, hey, here's what I really feel about this, and here's what I think about where you are. But they always have your best interest in mind. They're truly talking to you and having a relationship out of a heart. Stop wasting time with the wrong people. Here's a second thing to stop doing to yourself, like right now, today. Stop running from your problems. This is my number 1 issue. Stop running from your problems. Are you one of those people like me that that just, you know how to roll those problems forward? I mean, and all day long, they're just in the back of your mind, but you just don't want to deal with it because there's some more fun things to do, right? And you run away from the problems, whether it's financial problems or relational problems, maybe conflict with someone, and you would rather just ignore the conflict, you know, because you're not, you know, you don't deal well with conflict necessarily. Here's something to stop doing to yourself. Stop running from your problems. Absolutely. Find the hard things. Find the difficult things. Find the challenging things. And face those things first thing in the morning. What I've had to force myself to do is make a list every single day. And on that list, I write 3 things that stink. 3 things that I just don't want to do. Okay? And I have to do those things first before I can do all the other fun stuff. I've got to do the 3 things that stink first. And someone just said denial is a powerful thing, and it's a horrible thing. It is. When you have issues and you have problems and there's stuff and you just deny them day after day, and guess what? They don't go anywhere. They just build. And small monsters become big monsters. Stop running from your problems. And like Amos just said, DWI, you just got to deal with it. And guess what? You deal with it first thing in the morning, and the rest of the day, man, you are free to go out there and win because it's not on the back of your mind. Hey, here's the 3rd thing to stop doing to yourself today. Here's a big one. Stop trying to be someone you aren't. Stop trying to be someone you aren't. I read an article, I believe it was on entrepreneur.com, and it was giving a similar list. And one of the things on there was to stop trying to be someone you're not. In a world filled with people who are always trying to get you to be someone else. In a world filled with people that are always, they have expectations for you. They're trying to get you to be this. They're trying to get you to be that. Maybe it's your friends, maybe even your family, maybe your coworkers, right? Here's something my grandfather told me when I was very young, and he passed away several years ago. But he said, Paul, always remember this. And we were watching boxing. Marvelous Marvin Hagler, and that was his favorite fighter, so that was my favorite fighter. And he was fighting Thomas Hearns, and Thomas Hearns was very cocky, very abrasive, and in that fight he got knocked out by Marvin Hagler. And Grandpa told me this. He said, always remember, there's somebody out there that's better than you, right? And what he meant was, hey, you're always going to look around, and there's going to be someone that appears to be more successful, someone that appears to look younger, or maybe looks more attractive, or maybe has more money, or has a better car, or whatever it is. The fact is, we all have our stuff, right? And we all have our challenges, and we all have our issues. Every single one of us do. And the fact is, we can go around and try to be like a lot of different people and try to mimic people. Say, hey, if I can just be like them. But here's a fact. No one can ever do you. No one can ever do you. And maybe you don't think that's important, but friend, it is, because you have a place in this earth that only you can fill, and I believe that. I mean, your thumbprint, your uniqueness, your experiences, your background, everything that makes you you. There is something that only you can fill, a space designed just for you. And if you're out there as a chameleon trying to be everybody else, you'll never accomplish the things that you were designed to accomplish. As a matter of fact, you're just going to be a very frustrated person. The fact is, you can't be them either. And you can't be her. And you can't be him. The only one you can be is you. So why not just be the very best possible you? And the people that are the right people, they're going to embrace and celebrate you. The wrong people, they're going to want you to be somebody else. But the right people, they're going to love you. And they're not just going to tolerate you. They're going to celebrate you. Come on now. Stop doing these things to yourself. Stop running from problems. Stop wasting your time with the wrong people. Stop trying to be somebody that you're not and go be you. Guys, I hope this was good today. Hey, by the way, just on a little announcement out there, we're putting together a schedule of leadership and productivity seminars in different areas, and I'll tell you more about that. But wanting to come to Arkansas, we're going to be in Dallas, we're going to be in Central Louisiana. It's going to be a one-day seminar, how to live an extraordinary life. Really, really excited about it. Something that we've been praying about for a long time. And finally just saying, hey, I'm going to do it. This is my heart. and it's what I'm called to do. And so we're just going to go out there and step into it. How to live an extraordinary life. Again, that's coming up. We're going to be blowing that up a little bit and talking to you more about that. Really excited. We'd love for all of you to be a part. That being said, guys, love you so much. Have a great day. Say bye to Bingley over here. Hey, Bing Bing. Say hello, Bing. There's old Mr. Bing. All right, love you guys so much. We'll talk to you soon. Have a great day. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, guys. Hey, buddy, from the Philippines.